To get started with the database utility, let's begin by going to SURFCAM 6, dropping down to SURFCAM 6 Tools, and then select the SURFCAM Database utility. In this exercise, we'll demonstrate how to import a custom Okuma tool database that was created in SURFCAM 5.2 into SURFCAM 6 using the Advanced interface. The Advanced interface is required to bring a custom database table into SURFCAM 6 from a previous version of SURFCAM. As the screen comes up, the very first thing we want to do is deselect the basic interface. Now, up in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the SURFCAM Firebird database will connect. And down in the lower left-hand corner, we see the databases, in this case from 5.2. And we'll scroll down to the Mill tool library and select Connect. Now over here on the right-hand side, you'll see the custom tables. Let's go ahead and let's select our Okuma table. And for a template, let's select the Tool Mill table. And instead of selecting Update, we'll choose Custom Table. Now we suggest you accept the defaults and then say OK. As this processes, you'll see that the custom table has been successfully added. Now we like to check that table. We can scroll down and we'll see the custom Okuma table in the database. So let's go over here into the upper left-hand corner and we're going to deselect our Firebird and deselect the Mill tool, and we'll choose Close. So here we are in SURFCAM and we can check that tool. We've got just a simple square. Let's go up to the NC and say 2-axis and contour. We'll just double click on this and say we're done. And now let's go check that tool. So we'll select Tool. And here in the drop down we have, as we can see, our custom Okuma database and all the data that's within that table, as well as the standard SURFCAM tables are available. Now, if the database utility presented you with an error message, here's some important points to keep in mind. The first is that the database utility will not accept a custom MDB file if the tool is not completely defined. This means that a value must be present in all the fields. Now there's three options to determine whether all the values are fully defined in the custom table. Now one of the first ones is to use SURFCAM and use the tool library to go ahead and check that. The second would be using Microsoft Access to check your table. And the third would be any other application that supports Microsoft Access. Now one option to view the Firebird tables is Flame Robin. So let's go ahead and let's open that up. And let's right mouse button on our SURFCAM library and say Connect. Now we look down, we can see all of the tables that are inside that database. We can look and see that here is our Okuma custom table. So let's go ahead and let's right mouse button on that and let's say Select From. As we drag that into position, you can see that all the fields are full. As we scroll down, you can see that even if the data says 0, it does have an entry. Now the nice thing about Flame Robin is it's independent, and so that you can view the data for yourself and examine it closely. So let's go ahead and let's close that out, and we'll go ahead and close the tables. We'll go up to our SURFCAM, we'll right mouse button, and we will say Disconnect. Now as an option, we've made Flame Robin available in the download area of the SURFCAM website. So you can scroll down until you see the Utilities area, and here you can see that Flame Robin is available. And as a convenience, if you click inside the blue box, you'll be presented with a new window where you can download that information for yourself.